Well, hello everybody. Welcome to P.B.M. Money. Today, I'm going to tell you some information you may not know about DoorDash. Now, we all know what DoorDash is. They bring stuff to you so you don't have to go get it. And I always thought that was the business model. But today, I'm going to break it down for you so that you can see that this business is a scam. I'm going to compare and contrast between a retail store and DoorDash and the difference in their business models. When you start a retail operation, you have to buy the land. DoorDash doesn't own any land. You have to build the building. They don't have any building. The retail, unless they're mega huge, they're a local retail establishment. DoorDash is nationwide. The retail shop has to buy and pay for inventory. DoorDash doesn't have any inventory. And the retail outlet needs to hire employees. DoorDash doesn't have any employees. They have independent contractors. There's a big difference, and we're going to find out in a minute what that difference is. Retail outlet, when he hires the employees, has to pay payroll taxes, Social Security. DoorDash doesn't have to do that. The retail establishment has fixed cost, utilities, shopping carts, all fixed cost that you have. A mortgage payment. They don't have any of that. No fixed cost. If the retail establishment buys vehicles, they have to buy a vehicle. DoorDash is a delivery system that doesn't pay for any vehicles. A retail establishment has to pay and have employee benefits. DoorDash doesn't have any employee benefits because they don't have any employees. To start a retail establishment is high risk. DoorDash, there's no risk at all. If the retail establishment has vehicles, they have to pay for insurance on those vehicles and upkeep on those vehicles. DoorDash doesn't have to pay for their vehicles. They don't have to pay for insurance for vehicles, and they have no upkeep on vehicles. Retail establishment, as a general rule, does not have delivery charge. DoorDash does. The typical retail outlet in the business that I know about is between 23 and 25%. Okay? The margin that DoorDash makes is the 25% plus 15%. They tack on 15% to every single item in the retail establishment. Plus, they charge a delivery charge. Now, I don't know how you feel about that, but in my mind, that's legalized robbery. The only reason I found this out is because one of the places where I work decided to do DoorDash. And we have, for the first 6 months, we had all kinds of problems because they needed every one of our inventory items so that they could input it into their system and add 15%. So that when we ring up, we're still only making the 23 to 25%. They're making that plus an additional 15% with none of the cost of the retail establishment, plus a delivery charge. And they don't have any of the overhead. None. Now, if this is legal, I think it's a great business model. But to the everyday people on the street, this is legalized robbery, and I would never ever use DoorDash. The only time I could conceivably see myself using DoorDash is if I was not able to get out and not able to go do it. In which case, even then, they're taking your disadvantage and really sticking it to you. 25% plus 15% plus delivery charge plus tip? No. No. The only way I would do that is if I was incapacitated and I couldn't get out. And even then, I do it grudgingly. Now, for those of you that use DoorDash, I want you to listen closely, because I'm going to run over again just quickly the things that DoorDash does not have to pay for, but yet they get all the benefits and then some. They have no land. They have no buildings. They are a nationwide company with no infrastructure costs at all. They don't keep any inventory. They have no employees. They have independent contractors that they pay by the hour. They have no payroll taxes. They have no employee benefits. They have no cost for all the vehicles that are running in their name nationwide. They don't pay insurance on those vehicles. There's no benefits for the employees. There's very little risk. And they don't keep any insurance on the vehicles. And once again, let me say, they make the 25% plus the 15% plus a delivery charge plus a tip. I'm going to tell you a quick story. One of the DoorDash drivers came in and said this lady lived out in the country and she wanted just a glass of Sonic Ice. $22 for a cup of ice. That is legalized robbery. Well, that's all I wanted to talk about. I needed to get that off my chest because when I found all of this information out, I could not believe it. I can't believe that this is a legal way to make money. Wow. So for everybody that's paying for it, now you know how much they're making and how much they're taking from you. Have a good day, have a good week, and try not to use DoorDash.